In the quiet heart of the countryside, nestled amid towering trees and veiled by the mists of time, stood the mansion. Its weathered stones whispered tales of bygone eras, tales of glory and tragedy, whispered in the hush of the night breeze. And into this haunted sanctuary strode a man with dreams too big for his meager existence. His name was Tom, a struggling writer with a hunger gnawing at his soul, a hunger for success, for recognition, for immortality through his words. He thought the mansion might be the answer, a place to find inspiration to unlock the secrets of his craft. But the mansion held more than dusty relics and faded memories. It held secrets darker than the shadows that clung to its walls. Secrets whispered in the creak of floorboards, in the rustle of silk curtains drawn tight against the world outside. His footsteps, echoing in the empty halls, felt the weight of history pressing down on him, a weight he was desperate to shake off. And then he found it, hidden away in a forgotten chamber, a grimoire bound in leather, as black as the night itself. The book called to him, its pages filled with arcane symbols and forbidden knowledge. It promised power beyond imagining, power to bend the world to his will. But it also whispered warnings, warnings he chose to ignore in his reckless pursuit of glory. Night after night, Tom pored over the pages, his mind consumed by visions of grandeur. He spoke the words written in the ancient tongue, words that tasted of ash and despair. And with each incantation, he felt the darkness creeping closer, felt its icy fingers closing around his heart. But still he persisted, blinded by his own ambition, deaf to the cries of the ones he loved. They begged him to stop, to put an end to the madness before it consumed them all. But he would not listen, could not listen, for he had glimpsed the abyss and found it beautiful. And then one night, as the moon hung low in the sky and the stars blinked out one by one, the darkness within the mansion stirred. It rose up from the depths, a malevolent force born of Tom's own folly. It twisted and writhed, taking shape in the shadows, a thing of nightmares made flesh. Tom watched in horror as the creature advanced, its eyes burning with a hunger that could never be sated. He reached for the grimoire, desperate to undo what he had wrought, but it slipped through his fingers like smoke, leaving him defenseless against the darkness that surrounded him. And in that moment of despair, as the mansion trembled and groaned beneath the weight of its own secrets, Tom understood the true cost of his ambition. He had unleashed something beyond his control, something that would consume him, body and soul. As the creature closed in for the kill, Tom closed his eyes and whispered a prayer to whatever gods might still be listening. But there was no salvation to be found within those haunted walls, no redemption for a soul lost to the echoes of the past. And so the mansion stood silent once more, in secrets buried deep beneath the earth. And in the darkness, the echoes of Tom's folly lingered, a warning to all who dared to seek power beyond their grasp. For in the end, it is not the demons we summon that we should fear, but the demons that dwell within us all.